Fans, welcome back to the third hour of Colisevm games in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The entire crew here for the final hour. 4 more terrific matches on tap coming up. 4 really big matches, 3 of them having title implications.
And in the main event tonight, it's going to be Bruiser Brody locking it up with the Mexican Monolith Warlord Santos for the King of Legends Championship.
Also happening in the third hour, Tibor Bolescu, the Snarl Television Champion, defending the title against Stefan von Berger of the Insiders. And Dynamite Jeannie Parker, defending her title for the 90th time against Tiana from the Sectarians. Also appearing, MJ Ferrantino's team of Wanton J and Vicious Ace, the Vandal Brothers, set to face Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival.
Yes, sir, folks. As is customary around here at RWL, we have saved the absolute best for last. So let's get it on right away with our next matchup. And that is going to be a great one. The Snarl Television Championship, the Hungarian Hurricane Tibor Bolescu defending the title from the Insiders, the German technician Stefan von Berger.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match, 1 fall, 15 minutes, is for the RWL Snarl Television Championship.
Well, for a time, a couple of years ago, Stefan von Berger was the Snarl Television Champion, but that time has long since passed. The title has changed hands a number of times since then, and Tibor Bolescu is the current custodian of the Snarl TV title, and Stefan von Berger is here to try and change it. Good luck. Tibor Bolescu is very tough. The Hungarian Hurricane, so far nobody's been able to take him down. Nobody's been able to take that belt away from him.
That is absolutely true, man. But Sylvia Strong, as you know, she runs a tight ship and a strong stable. Who can say? He may join Big Jake Blackwell, his tag team partner, in being a singles champion again if he plays his cards right tonight.
Bolescu to the rescue!
The Hungarian Hurricane, accompanied by the battling Britain light heavyweight champion Sir Reggie Smythe, and Tibor Bolescu has been undeniably successful since snagging the Snarl Television Championship, and tonight he's got to face Stefan von Berger, a former Snarl Television Champion, and it is likely to be a difficult battle even for the Hungarian Hurricane. That's kind of what I'm looking at. It's going to be a great match, no matter what happens and no matter who wins. It's going to be a great match.
Well, now the Hungarian Hurricane. Oh, man. Tibor Bolescu to the rescue. Wow. He's rocking his old I Work Here t-shirt. Still a top seller here in the RWL merch aisle. Oh, man. The Hungarian Hurricane, accompanied by the battling Britain light heavyweight champ Sir Reggie Smythe, and they are amped and ready for this match tonight with Stefan von Berger.
The challenger, along with Sylvia Strong from Heidelberg, Germany, weighing 305 pounds, Stefan von Berger.
Boy, he's sure got a gleam in his eye, don't he?
Yes, he does.
His opponent, accompanied by light heavyweight champion Sir Reggie Smith from Budapest, Hungary, weighing 200 pounds, the Snarl Television Champion, the Hungarian Hurricane, Tibor Bolescu.
Well, since obtaining the Snarl Television Championship, Tibor Bolescu has not relinquished it to any challenger to date, but Stefan von Berger, the German technician, is certainly going to present a major challenge to that record.
It has been a mighty long time since Stefan von Berger lost the Snarl Television Championship, and he wants it back, and now we'll see if he gets it from Bolescu. There's the bell. Jumping neckbreaker from Stefan von Berger to Bolescu. There's a rolling elbow to the chest. The Hungarian Hurricane back up on his feet, but von Berger rounds him up over the shoulders into a fireman's carry. The Hungarian Hurricane counters it into an inverted DDT. Bolescu Whoa, quick counter from Von Berger, a knee to the head, disengages Bolescu quickly. A kick to the midsection and a DDT from Stefan Von Berger. Von Berger catches a shot to the midsection from Bolescu. Bolescu hard whips him over the rope, out onto the floor. And here he comes right after Stefan Von Berger. Tibor Bolescu drives a knee into the head of Von Berger. Gets him down onto the floor and goes to work on him with a heel hook stretch. The referee continuing the count here. Sylvia Strong got to be a little bit concerned about Stefan Von Berger here. Von Berger counters with both boots, gets back up to a standing position. Hard shot to the midsection from Bolescu. A hard left, another book. Von Berger puts on the brakes, delivers a headbutt. Rolls Bolescu back inside the ring. Sir Reggie Smythe also looking on with a little bit of concern. For his tag team partner, his Team Euro tag mate. Bolescu doing a little bit of showing off here. Locks it up with Von Berger. Oh man, what a tilt-a-whirl slam from Von Berger. Here's a pin and a hook of the leg. One. No, not even a one. Von Berger stunned by how quickly Bolescu got out of that. There's a hard shot to the midsection. The Hungarian Hurricane gets him by the throat. He's got the goozle. He wants it up. Ooh, hard shot to the midsection. Took him down. There's a stomp to the back of the head. Bolescu drives a knee into the side of the head of Stefan Von Berger. The German technician rounded up by Bolescu. Headlock punch. There's a clubbing overhand right. There's another. There's a double axe handle, and Von Berger is beaten into the canvas literally by Tibor Bolescu. The Hungarian Hurricane takes himself to the top turnbuckle. Here we go. Elbow drop across the back of Stefan Von Berger. Von Berger catches a stomp to the arm. The Hungarian Hurricane absolutely in control here. Here's a stomp to the midsection. The German technician with like nowhere to go. As Tibor Bolescu continues to put the boots to the German technician. Again, the Snarl Television title is on the line here with Von Berger challenging, and he ain't presenting too much of a challenge at the present time. Bolescu whips Von Berger to the ropes, misses with the running boot. They collide center ring. Von Berger gets the upper hand, has Bolescu up over the shoulder, takes a walk with him, hangs him up off the top rope. Down goes the Hungarian Hurricane. Bolescu with a shot to the midsection to Von Berger. There's a knee. Rounds him up for a big time scoop slam. He covers and hooks the leg. 1, 2. But no. The German technician powering out with that left shoulder up. Bolescu rounds him up for a powerful one-arm slam. The Hungarian Hurricane stopping the German technician here. Bolescu, look at the power over here. Military press slam as Bolescu covers and hooks the leg again. 1, 2. A near fall, but that's about it. There's a stomp right to the head. There's another. Tibor Bolescu firmly in control here. Stefan Von Berger not mounting a whole bunch of offense. As Bolescu takes himself to the top turnbuckle, Stefan Von Berger makes his way to a standing position. Whoa! Caught him on the double axe handle and delivers a backbreaker instead. Bolescu got suckered on that one. Von Berger catches a dragon screw from the Hungarian Hurricane. Sylvia Strong looking on with some degree of concern. Stefan Von Berger in some big-time trouble on the outside as Bolescu continues to press the attack. Von Berger with a kick to the midsection, tries for the DDT, but no dice, catches a bunch of shots to the midsection from Bolescu. A hard right, a knee, a hard left, an elbow to the face, another hard left, a kick to the midsection, and a headbutt takes Von Berger down, and we're getting further and further away from the ring, and the referee is still counting. Tibor Bolescu. Rainer got hands on the head of the German technician. He may be bucking to try and get a countout win over here. The title don't change hands on no countout. Sweep of the leg from Stefan Von Berger. There's a rolling elbow that doesn't find the mark. Bolescu quickly back up. A shoulder tackle. Takes down Stefan Von Berger. Stefan Von Berger rounded up by Tibor Bolescu. Oh, man, pitched into the side of the ring. Bolescu slides back in. And the count still continues for Stefan Von Berger. But Bolescu about to break the count as he's up on the top turnbuckle. And he's waiting for Stefan Von Berger to get stood up. Here he comes, double axe handle across the head. The count starts all over again. A kick to the head from Von Berger. He moves in on Tibor Bolescu, rounds him up into the front cradle, has him up over the shoulder. Oh, man, dropped him head first into the ring steps. Oh, Okay. Stefan Von Berger catches a knee to the midsection from Bolescu. Bolescu rolls him back inside the ring. And that may be all the offense we'll see from Stefan Von Berger at this point. Here's a stomp to the arm from Tibor Bolescu, the Snarl TV champion. Absolutely freaking dominant over here. All the way up on the top left turnbuckle again. There's another elbow to the chest of Stefan Von Berger. I have not seen Stefan Von Berger manhandled like this in a long time. Quick counter from Von Berger, a couple of rights, a chop across the chest, and the headbutt takes Bolescu down. The German technician trying to turn things around here. Before it's too late, there's a stomp to the arm to Bolescu. Bolescu rounded up into a bear hug. Stefan Von Berger has it locked in center ring. No ropes to get to, but Tibor Bolescu disengaging himself from Stefan Von Berger the hard way. Von Berger backs up. Running clothesline takes him down to the canvas. Tibor Bolescu with a stomp to the head of Stefan Von Berger. Von Berger rounded up nice and slow. And there's a discus punch that takes him right down to the mat again. Tibor Bolescu with another clothesline. Takes Von Berger down. Von Berger swings and misses. Rebounds off the ropes. There's a back body drop. Bolescu urging him to come on. Bring it. And he goes up in a spine buster. Whoa! Man! Bolescu with a stomp to the lower abdomen. Quickly goes for the cover and hooks the leg here. 1, 2, 3. Man! Bolescu, the Hungarian Hurricane, retains the Snarl TV title. And what a hurricane he was.
The time was 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Your winner and still Snarl Television Champion Tibor Bolescu.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Hungarian Hurricane Tibor Bolescu picking up the win, retaining the Snarl Television Championship over pretty game competition in Stefan Von Berger, but Bolescu absolutely dominant in this matchup.
He sure as hell was, Don. Wow. What a performance by the Hungarian Hurricane. We got a whole lot more Colisevm games coming. Stick around. We'll be right back.
For 7 incredible years, Dynamite Jeannie Parker has been at the very top of the women's division, and tonight will be her 90th title defense. But tonight, facing a very different sort of opponent in Tiana of the Sectarians.
This next match, 1 fall, 15 minutes, is for the RWL Women's World Championship.
Well, here beginneth the malarkey, huh, Don?
Pretty much so, Tex.
This is indeed a truly great moment for the Sectarians. One we have waited for some time. The great Jeannie Parker, defending her championship against my daughter Tiara. Your very short run with that title is ending this night. You have dominated your sphere for far too long. And in defiance of the sectarian ways, you will not embrace our darkness, which makes you a non-believer and an apostate.
frankly, I'm concerned for Parker in this one. She doesn't drop matches, title matches especially, but this situation with Tiana and the Sectarians, most of Jeannie's matches usually don't involve seconds at ringside. But here, Tiana has Amanda Robinson with her, and you know what happens when she's around. Bad stuff. Jeannie's not accustomed to dealing with hangers on at ringside, and that could be a disadvantage for the women's world champ.
They get crazier and crazier every week, and now they've got more people. I don't know. I just don't.
Mr. Memphis Million 2025 was not gonna let Parker be out here with these nuts by herself. So yes, the very rarest of Jeannie Parker matches with actual seconds at ringside. And that's probably gonna be a contributing factor making things a little harder than usual for the champ.
I'm definitely not feeling Amanda at ringside either. Trust and believe she's gonna be a major distraction. Guess that's why Jeannie's making this rare exception, having Eddie Guns standing by to back her up for her 90th title defense. And guys, I really do hope this sinking feeling in my stomach is just bad catering.
Yeah, I'm not used to Jeannie having people at ringside either.
Yes, sir. Jeannie's title reign started small, and it just got bigger and bigger, and like a snowball rolling down a hill. And oh man, I'm not too crazy about this match with Tiana.
The challenger, representing the Sectarians and joined at ringside by Amanda Robinson from Harlem, New York, Tiana.
Huh, I wasn't crazy about her when she wasn't a sectarian.
Her opponent joined at ringside by Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns from Richmond, Virginia. She's an RWL double champion and the women's world champion. The sexy soul sister of the squared circle, the Queen Dynamite. Jeannie Parker.
Well, this is a very different situation from the norm. Customarily, Jeannie Parker's title defenses are contested with practically no one at ringside at all. Usually just one-on-one, but with Amanda Robinson standing ringside and Mr. Ringside standing backing up Jeannie Parker, who knows what's going to happen?
That's my thought exactly. Don, I don't know. Well, let's hope for the best and expect the worst. Referee Charles Lucero sounds the bell. They come center ring. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Parker right away takes her down. There's a splash. Jeannie Dynamite back up on her feet first. There's a kick to the side of the head of Tiana. There's a stomp to the back. Tiana being stretched by Dynamite Jeannie Parker as Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns looks on. The Memphis Millionaire out here backing the Queen this evening. And Jeannie Parker misses with the stomp, locks up. Tiana has her up over the shoulders, slams her down to the canvas hard. Jeannie Parker gathers her back up again, goes behind on her, and boom! Knee right to the head of Tiana. Down she goes. Oh, the Sectarians ain't sectarianing too good right now. Jeannie Parker with a right to the back of the head. And Tiana gets whipped to the ropes again. There's an elbow to the face from Jeannie Dynamite. Parker rounds her up. There's a hard right, and here we go. Oh, a set of aerobic running kicks from Jeannie Parker, and a spin kick takes Tiana down, and Amanda Robinson, no doubt, already getting an equalizer into the ring. Well, who didn't see that coming, huh? Jeannie Parker, wheelbarrow front slam, nose first into the mat goes Tiana. Charles Lucero ditching that chair unattended to the cover, and Tiana gets the kick out, and Parker sure didn't like that. Jeannie Dynamite all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Tiana's laid out. Boom! Elbow across the chest, and here's another cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. But the referee is right there, but only a 2 count. Parker looking over at Mr. Ringside like, what have I got to do here? Tiana rolls to the outside. Oh yeah, Jeannie Parker's provoked all right. Gets a hold of Tiana from behind. Gets her by the scruff of the neck. Slams her head into the lip of the apron, and down she goes right back up again thanks to Jeannie. Tiana opens up with a set of shots. Sets up a clubbing blow to the chest and takes Parker down to the floor with the referee counting. Tiana, deceptively strong. There's that deadlift on Jeannie Parker all the way up in the middle of the air, and she's going to crash into the floor. Oh, man. Tiana gathers Parker back up. The referee trying to get him back inside the ring, but finally it does happen. Jeannie being rolled back inside the ring by Tiana. Tiana makes her way back inside. Parker gets a hold of her. Jeannie Dynamite pitches her up against the ropes. What we got going on here? Woohoo! Look at those right here. Oh, man, reverse fly swatter face first into the mat, and another distraction from the referee means we ain't going to get a decent count. Charles Lucero fiddling with that damn turnbuckle, and Tiana gets the kick out again. I believe this is the plan Amanda Robinson had in mind all along, and Jeannie Parker's not buying it. Oh, man. Jeannie Parker rounds up Tiana in a deadlift and slams her to the mat. Parker rounds her up, goes behind. There's that rising knee to the head again. Down goes Tiana. Tiana counters with both boots to the chest of Parker. Jeannie rolls out to the floor. Tiana takes her way up to the top turnbuckle. Here she comes. Oh! Whoa! Did you see that? Caught her into a power slam. You can't fool Jeannie Parker. Slammed down to the floor. Goes Tiana. Again, the ref counting. Parker rounds her up. There's the hot kiss at the end of the wet fist, and down goes Tiana again. Again, the Women's World Championship on the line here, but Jeannie Parker has been pretty dominant so far. Although the interference of Amanda Robinson has already robbed her of a possible win already. And again, Amanda Robinson. Going back to that turnbuckle one more time. Jeannie Parker showboating for the fans in Philly. They do love her out here too. Tiana locked up, whipped to the ropes. All the way up, all the way down. Spine buster from Jeannie Dynamite. Parker gets a hold of Tiana. Snap suplex. Look at this, she rolls it over. And again, referee Charles Lucero fiddling with that turnbuckle. Can't see all this wonderful stuff happening behind him. There's a suplex with another pin and a bridge, and the referee is still out to lunch fixing the damn turnbuckle. Oh, man. Jeannie Parker starting to get a little bit frustrated, I think. Oh, yeah. Here she comes. And whoa, misses with that spinning clothesline. That would have been cool if she'd nailed it. Tiana must have weaved out of the way. There's a shot to the back of the head. A kick to the midsection from Tiana. Tiana with a right. Has Parker up over the shoulders in a fireman's carry. There's a Samoan drop. And she does a mean Samoan drop. That ain't no joke. Tiana deadlifts the Women's World Champion again. Has her all the way up. And oh man, she's going to come down hard. Again, face first into the canvas. Tiana starting to turn things around here after being dominated for most of this matchup. Tiana sets Parker up against the ropes. There's a hard right. Blatant choke with the top rope. And Tiana's going to do anything she has to win this match. Gets a hold of Parker. Whips her to the ropes. There's an elbow that takes Jeannie Parker down to the mat. Amanda Robinson can't tell what she's feeling with that mask on. There's a clothesline from Tiana. A swing and a miss from Parker. A rebound off the ropes. There's a back body drop. Tiana Marquez moves in on Jeannie Parker, and there's a spine buster. And down goes Jeannie. Here's a pin. We can see a new champ. 1, 2. But no, Jeannie Parker powering out again. Oh man, Tiana's more than a little bit upset. I was about to say the P word. Parker rounded up again into another deadlift slam by Tiana. Jeannie Parker making her way to the corner. She could be, whoa, Mr. Ringside, Mr. Memphis Million getting involved with Tiana with some choice words for the sectarian. Parker sneaks up behind her, gets her in the reverse dragon sleeper. There's the leg drop. A big, thick calf right across the throat. 1, 2, 3. That is going to do it. Jeannie Parker for the 90th time defending the Women's World Championship.
The time was 6 minutes and 53 seconds. Your winner and still Women's World Champion Dynamite Jeannie Parker.
I think it's safe to say that the Queen and her Memphis Millionaire will be celebrating this win tonight. What a terrific win for Dynamite Jeannie Parker against odds. Those sectarians, I knew they were going to get up to no good.
It was definitely far from a conventional match. Mr. Ringside interceding on behalf of his lady Dynamite Jeannie Parker, allowing her just enough time to land in that beautiful leg drop. And we'll be right back with more in just a moment.
before the next match. Just a couple of quick notes. First, I've been asked to read a prepared statement from the management of this channel. To our fans, we'd like to apologize for slower production times this month. Rest assured, we'll continue to bring you quality action here at our WLL. We thank you for your patience and support.
Also, just a reminder to stick around for our WL Snarl, Saturday night, January 31st.
Guys, the lineup for Snarl is coming together nicely. Gonna be a terrific lineup Saturday night. Don't miss it, folks.
And in addition to that, our WL Rage will return on Tuesday, February the 3rd.
In the meantime, Johnny, tell the nice folks at home what's next.
Up next, one hell of a warm-up act before the main event. Six-man tag with the Wild Samoans plus Umaga versus all three of the Guns brothers.
Yeah, Eddie and Ray, they blew the dust off their brother king-size JoJo guns.
The following six-man tag team match, one fall, 20 minutes. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 986 pounds, from the Isle of Samoa, Afa, and Sika, the Wild Samoans, and the Samoan Bulldozer, Umaga.
This amazing six-man tag didn't just randomly get tossed together, and it's only part of Myron's current matchmaking system. No, this was kind of a command performance. Now that Eddie Guns is a Memphis millionaire, he wanted to not only bring their big brother JoJo back into the mix, but he apparently asked you for what he called a high-profile match. Is that the actual story?
The rumor mills actually got it right this time. That's exactly what happened. And so, here we are.
Well, this ought to be controlled chaos. What fun!
Their opponents at a combined weight of 782 pounds from the Bronx, New York. Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns, El Jefe Ray Guns, and King Size JoJo Guns, the Guns brothers.
A tag team trio on the par of Jimmy, Johnny, and Jerry Valiant. Mr. Ringside, El Jefe, and King Size, the Guns brothers. All three of them this time. On their way down to face the Samoan squad, and what a six-man tag this is set to be.
Looks like Mr. Memphis Million is keeping to the plan he laid out on Snarl 2 weeks back, cause it's been a dog's age since we saw king-size JoJo Guns. Well, I guess he's got enough paper to be able to afford to bring Joe back into the fold. And he asked for this six-man tag with the Samoan squad, so I think he knows what he's doing.
A statement match is what he's calling it. And according to him, no matter what happens, win or lose, the brothers' stock goes up with fans. He's always been a crafty one.
I remember back around 10 years back, when they were managed by Don Roy Caruso. The whole crew was accused of being mobbed up, because Caruso ran things like Tony Soprano, and now the rumor mill is buzzing that the Don might be coming back, but that really is just speculation for now.
Gonna be Afa and Jefe setting this thing off. Tom Kanamura rings the bell and off we go, babies. They lock it up. El Jefe catches a headbutt, down he goes. And a quick tag to the Samoan Bulldozer, wasting no time here. El Jefe with a hard right spins Umaga around. Umaga counters with a butt bump. El Jefe shoves back. Clothesline misses the mark. El Jefe with a hard right to Umaga. Umaga shoves him back one more time. Mister. El Jefe ducks him. Wow. Takes Umaga down to the canvas and into a spinning toe hold. That's an old school move for sure. Nicely done. El Jefe Ray Guns keeping Umaga down on the mat. Smart move. Umaga counters and Taguri right to the side of the head of El Jefe. El Jefe gets a hold of him before he can tag, whips him to the ropes. Nice hip toss. Done with a little finesse there. Disrespectful slap to the face of the Samoan Bulldozer. El Jefe taking some risks there. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Umaga. Umaga counters Mr. Ringside with a cheap shot to Umaga, leading into a Russian leg sweep for El Jefe, who is up well. Elegant move from the referee right there. Nicely done. El Jefe on the top turnbuckle. Double axe handle finds the mark. A quick pin. One. Barely just a one. Sika there to break it up. An elbow to Mr. Ringside from Sika. Umaga. Quick counter to El Jefe. Sika slammed face first into the canvas by Mr. Ringside. El Jefe rolled out to the floor. by Umaga. Umaga hung up on the ropes by JoJo Guns. His first action in this six-man tag. Well, it's descended into utter chaos, folks. Oh, beautiful. Referee counting, and it's just gone nuts. El Jefe on the outside. Umaga working on king size. JoJo Guns inside the ring. There's a throat chop to Umaga. He goes after Mr. Ringside. This hung up on the ropes again. El Jefe dealing with both Alpha and Sika on the outside with the referee continuing the count. Man, this is crazy. Oh, man, wow. El Jefe going to work here. Umaga decides to get himself involved. El Jefe runs into him. Umaga ducks a hard right. El Jefe takes him down to the floor again. Back into that spinning toe hold. He's working that leg for a figure four. I guarantee it. JoJo Gunn back to his tag corner. Umaga and El Jefe still on the outside. El Jefe tries to drive Umaga into the ring steps, but he puts on the brakes. The Samoan Bulldozer countered again. Inverted DDT. Slamming the back of Umaga's head to the floor. Okay. Knee to the midsection from Umaga. Umaga drives El Jefe into the barricade. The referee still counting him. Time's getting tight. Well, El Jefe rolled back inside the ring by the Samoan Bulldozer. A quick tag to king size JoJo Guns. Takes a Samoan drop right out of the gate. And here's a quick pin. That would be an embarrassing thing right there. 1, 2, but no. Not even. Barely a 2. Umaga tags out, and here comes Sika again. Sika with a running spear takes down king size JoJo Guns. Here's another pin. 1, 2, but nope. King size just got in there. It's going to take a while to soften him up. Sika rounds him up into a front cradle, takes a walk with him towards the corner. Ooh! Sudden scoop slam. That was kind of unexpected. Sika locks it up with JoJo. A knee to the midsection, a hard right spin Sika around JoJo with a suplex and a clothesline that spins Sika ass over Tiga. El Jefe looking on as his big brother goes for the pendulum slam, covers, but Alpha breaks up the pin. JoJo gave him a dirty look on the way out too. Sika caught up again. Another scoop slam. JoJo going after Umaga. Alpha begging to be tagged in, and he does. Hard right, hard left, and a headbutt. Takes JoJo down to the mat. JoJo Guns catches a Samoan drop viciously. And here's another pin, but forget it. Mr. Ringside, Mr. Memphis Millionaire gets in there and breaks it up. He has been real low-key, man. Disappears for 2 weeks, comes back, makes his statement, and still playing it quiet. Head, big time, crushing splash. And there's another tag to the Samoan Bulldozer. JoJo Guns on the outside. El Jefe just took a spill from Umaga. Umaga brings in Mr. Ringside the hard way. There's a clubbing overhand right. JoJo back to his senses. El Jefe still out to lunch. Umaga deftly steps over Mr. Ringside. JoJo with a running shoulder tackle takes him down. Goes after Alpha. Wow. Try for the beats of the Bodran, but no dice. Umaga whipped to the ropes by JoJo. A collision center ring. JoJo locks him up again. Whips him to the far right corner. There's a clothesline, and down goes the Samoan Bulldozer. His body's lying all over the place. Looks like Jonestown out there. Ooh. Couple of rib breakers from king size, whips Umaga. Just tosses him aside. Goes for the cover here and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Umaga quickly getting that right shoulder up. Running shoulder tackle from Umaga to JoJo. Slam down to the canvas goes Umaga. JoJo Guns not doing badly for himself here in his return. Rebound off the ropes. Running splash. The Samoan Bulldozer being kept down to the canvas, kept off his vertical base. Very smart move from the Guns brothers. Umaga Rounds him up over the shoulders. He's going to try for the Samoan drop probably, but JoJo Gunn says, nope, not doing that. Quick counter. Another headbutt from Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer. Rounds him up, slams him down. Oh, man, what a spinning slam from Umaga. He got him by the goozle. Elbow to the head. JoJo Gunn's counters. Look at this. Military press. The big brother in the Guns Brothers family. Military press drop. To the Samoan bulldozer. Kick to the midsection. He's going to set him up for something bad right here. And there is a spinning powerbomb to the Samoan bulldozer. Here's another pin. But forget about it. Alpha right there to break that one up. JoJo Gunn's not appreciating the Samoans interfering with his pins. He don't like it. Head first into the turnbuckle goes the Samoan bulldozer. Here comes El Jefe Ray Guns. Little quick kick to the ribs as El Jefe takes over. Sleeper hold. Umaga counters with a jawjacker. Sika interfering to keep things going. Throat chop from Umaga. Down goes El Jefe. A nasty throat chop too. And here comes Alpha one more time. Excuse me. Sika. No, Alpha. With a belly-to-belly suplex. And Samoans is hard to tell apart. Alpha rounds him up over the shoulders. This is not going to be... Oh, man! A hell of a drop. But El Jefe back to his feet again pretty quick. Hard whip. Duck under from El Jefe. A collision with no result. Quick running spear from Samoan Alpha. The Samoan squad's keeping up with the Guns Brothers, but they've been pretty firmly in control. At least so far. El Jefe makes the quick tag to Mr. Ringside. Catches a running heel kick from Alpha. Alpha beats it out of town, turns it over to Sika. Captain Lou Albano's squad really not doing too badly for themselves. Mr. Ringside with another sleeper hold. Interference from Alpha. A knee to the midsection. Umaga takes a shoulder tackle and down he goes. Mr. Ringside hung up on the top rope by Alpha. Another running shoulder tackle. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as Meatloaf says. Whipped into the barricade by Sika. A left and a right and a headbutt, and down goes Mr. Ringside. Referee Tom Canamora counting. Mr. Ringside pitched towards the barricades. Sika makes his way back inside, tries to go after El Jefe, but catches a knee instead, but succeeds in taking down JoJo. Right to El Jefe, followed up with another. Draped in over the top rope, clubbing overhand right to El Jefe. Mr. Ringside back in the ring, kick to the midsection. He's setting him up for the flatliner. And boom, there it is. He caught it all. Here's a pin. This could be it right here. Umaga breaks it up. Mr. Ringside misses with the stomp. Sika back up on his feet. Up over the shoulders into another Samoan drop. And while Samoan's battling back in this one, up and right down into another Samoan drop. And there's a pin. Wow. El Jefe. There goes Tom Canamora. 0 days without a referee casualty. Back at it again. Hard left from Mr. Ringside to Sika. Sika rounded up. Inverted atomic drop right in the nether regions. Mr. Ringside rounds him back up. Tom Canamora back to his senses. Up and right back down into a spine buster. Sika rounded up by Mr. Ringside. Kick to the midsection. He's setting him up for another flatliner. Oh, man. That's got to be it. Umaga making sure it ain't it. Okay. Mr. Ringside, tired of playing games. A series of hard rights right to the face. Sika writhing like a fledged fish. Mr. Ringside with a knee right to the head of Samoan Sika. Sika counters, back up on his feet. Psych. Oh, man. Inverted Russian leg sweep, a stroke, a Jeff Jarrett playbook jobby. Oh man, off the ropes, and another running headbutt to Mr. Ringside. Now getting his head beat against the canvas. Wow. What a six-man tag. Halfway through, still no winner, and it's getting intense. Alpha back in, delivers a stomp to Mr. Ringside. A foot to the back of the head and another stomp. Oh, wow. The Samoans battling back here against the Guns brothers. Mr. Ringside head first into the turnbuckle. And here comes Sika again. Little double team action right here. Ooh, what a nasty slam. Sika takes over. Mr. Ringside counters, but wow. Gets counter. Sika covers and hooks away. 1, 2. Mr. Ringside still hanging in there. Long match, huh? Okay. He's got the goosel. Mr. Ringside in some trouble here. And, just choke slammed all over the place. And right back to getting his head beat again. I guess Sika's tired of playing games too. Sika with his knee right to the side of the head of Mr. Ringside. There's a stomp to the back. Samoan Sika going to town here on Mr. Ringside. Mr. Memphis Millionaire in a whole bunch of trouble that money can't buy him out of. El Jefe runs up, interferes. Here he comes to save the day. All right. Sika makes his way to his corner, tags in the Samoan Bulldozer. Mr. Ringside momentarily stunned, and the Samoan spike. Well, that's going to be the end of it right there. But no, El Jefe spoils the party. El Jefe with a face dodge to Alpha. Alpha counters with a knee. Mr. Ringside with a running boot to the face of Umaga. Out goes El Jefe, a running spear to Alpha. Whoa, Mr. Ringside. Mr. Millionaire's gone berserk on there. Umaga into the corner. Beating his feet on the Mississippi mud and double digits. Mr. Ringside. Again, they're just keeping Umaga on the mat as much as they can. Here comes king-size JoJo Guns. El Jefe taking himself a little siesta. Quick counter from Alpha. Sika counters also. King-size JoJo Guns having his problems with these wild Samoans. Ooh, he was tired of playing with him too. Hard right. But Sika counters with a forearm. Umaga finally making his takes down Mr. Ringside. El Jefe back on his feet. Mr. Ringside back inside the ring, slides back out again. Umaga tries to get a hold of him, takes him down to the floor. Wow. Man, this one's something's got to give. 3/4 of the way through. Nobody's giving up. Oh no, pile driver. On the floor, on the outside. Oh man. JoJo's taking a hell of a beating in his comeback match. Whoa. Rolled back inside the ring. He's giving out some pretty good beatings too, but Umaga quickly leaps to the top turnbuckle. Misses with the elbow drop. JoJo back up on his feet, gets a hold of Umaga. Umaga gets a hold of him, whips him to the ropes. Back body drop. King-size JoJo Guns taken down for a pin by Umaga. 1, 2. Oh, but no cigar. JoJo Guns still in the game. Umaga rounds him up. Gets a hold of him by the throat. Elbow to the side of the head. Umaga counters with a headbutt. JoJo counters with a knee. And now escorting Umaga to the Guns Brothers corner. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Umaga. Here comes El Jefe Ray Guns. Double team incoming. Double axe handle across the arm of the Samoan Bulldozer. And here it comes. He's been softening up that leg the whole match, and here it is, the figure 4 leg lock on Umaga. And looks like the rescue's coming, but it is too late. The bell has rung. Umaga is tapping out. The Guns brothers picking up the win over the Samoan squad by submission. Nice job, El Jefe.
The time was 15 minutes and 55 seconds. And your winners, the Guns brothers.
So it's apparently Lookout or WL, because the 3 Barons of Brutal are back together, and they've got cash and clout behind them, and this win over the Samoan squad is just a little icing on the cake for the Guns brothers.
And while it's El Jefe who gets the tap out over the Samoan Bulldozer, it was also an impactful match for the returning JoJo Guns. A statement match they wanted, and man alive, did they ever get one?
Our main event when we return.
Warlord Santos will defend the King of Legends title at Colisevm Games against one of these three men. Brody, with a shot to Rikishi for two. Gets him by the throat. He's got him by the throat, and he is squeezing. Tongan death grip. Possible submission here. The referee checking it out. Superstar Graham on the outside, unable to do anything. Brody not releasing the hold. Takes him down. The bell is rung. That is it. Bruiser Brody will be facing Warlord Santos for the King of Legends title at Colisevm Games.
Now that it's over, I'll be completely honest. I figured it was either going to be Brody or Graham.